Some Minnesota small businesses say the staggered reopening of the economy isn't enough. Title Boxing in Arden Hills is one of 10 Minnesota businesses suing the governor, demanding he lift the order. They say it's unfair that some businesses are deemed essential while others must remain closed. Owners are worried their companies might not survive a prolonged closure.
It's for everyone that owns a small business in the state of Minnesota and is wondering, why can't I sell Nikes at my store while Walmart down the road can still sell the same shoes there? I'm only going to have a couple customers in my store at a time. Walmart's got 500 in there at a time. Why can't I be open?
State officials wouldn't comment directly on the lawsuit, but acknowledge the difficulties small businesses are facing. They say the governor's executive orders on which businesses are essential and when others should open up is based on data and national guidance. There are now more than 5,100 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Minnesota. We're seeing that number go up as more people are tested. 343 people in Minnesota have now died from the virus. Dozens of the state's deaths are linked to a long-term care facility in New Hope. 47 residents of St. Therese have died from COVID-19, and at least 130 residents have tested positive. 365 of Minnesota's COVID-19 patients are still hospitalized, including 130 people who are in intensive care. Some good news, nearly half of the people who have had the virus have now recovered. Wisconsin has more than 6,500 known cases of COVID-19. 308 people there have died. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to claim jobs across the country. 3.8 million people applied for unemployment benefits last week, according to the Labor Department. The weekly claim numbers have been going down. The total number of people applying over the last 6 weeks is now more than 30 million. The White House says a drug has shown real promise as a treatment for COVID-19 patients. But as Natalie Brand explains, the Trump administration is trying to speed up the process to find a vaccine.
The FDA is working on an emergency use authorization for the drug remdesivir to treat COVID-19 patients.
The data shows that remdesivir has a clear-cut, significant positive effect in diminishing the time to recovery.
Clinical trials in the U.S. show hospitalized patients who took the drug recovered in 11 days compared to 15 for those given a placebo, a 31% improvement.
Although a 31% improvement doesn't seem like a knockout 100%, it is a very important proof of concept.
CBS News has also learned the White House has launched Operation Warp Speed, an initiative to fast-track the manufacturing of leading vaccine candidates.
Don't wait to see which works or which wins the bake-off. Start making the lead candidates now, so when the data are there, the next day we can roll it out across the country. It's key to think forward.
For the third day in a row, President Trump is meeting with a state governor. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy visited the White House this morning. The president has been talking with governors about their plans to reopen states. Governor Murphy says he wants to discuss testing and financial assistance for states.
I know that he wants to talk about a number of issues, but he also wants to, he's saying, I'm going to reopen some golf clubs this weekend, for example, in New Jersey. We're going to slowly open different industries.
CBS News has confirmed a report that economic advisors on the Reopening Council sent a memo saying they believe these 9 states will lead an economic recovery. President Trump is scheduled to travel to one of those states, Arizona, next Tuesday. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
President Trump will visit a mask manufacturing facility in Phoenix today. It will be his first trip outside of Washington, D.C. in a month.